Hey guys, what is going on? Getting back in my normal routine after getting back from Peru, and I'm catching up with all the stuff, all the comments that you've been leaving since I've been gone on Reddit, on YouTube, on Instagram, all this kind of stuff. Now, as I'm going about my business here, I was stumbling across the Reddit and I saw two dramatically different posts, and it got me thinking about kind of like a mindset episode that we could do. I saw these two posts in juxtaposition, like right next to each other. And one was from somebody that had not yet actually gotten a hair system. And then one was from somebody who decided to get a hair system and was talking about their story after and how it affected them. Now, side by side, it really made me realize something. But in order to talk about that realization, I want to go over the post first. So let's just jump into it, shall we? Okay, so the first post right here is, I am afraid of wearing a hair system. Now, I'm going to read out this comment because it's very short. It says, I'm 21, I'm a small guy in height, and I'm also very skinny. My sides have receded tremendously and I hate the bald look on me. Yeah, I'm afraid to start wearing hair system. Afraid of what friends and family will say. Can already see my parents' disapproval. I've let this problem completely make me fall into depression and hate myself. I've cast many relationships away because of my insecurity as well as opportunities. Seeing your friends having a glow up and then you just degrading and hating yourself more than you did yesterday. I'm not suicidal, I'm just displeased with myself, nor do I blame no one. Sorry to those that I annoyed. Okay, so this is the post from the guy that is currently considering a hair system. He's thinking about it, but he's afraid of it, hasn't made the decision to act. Now let's contrast this with a post from somebody who did make the decision. This one's called Just Go For It, It'll Change Your Life. He says, I've hated my hairline since I can remember. When I was 16, it started receding and I never had very thick hair anyway, so it made it very difficult to style in any flattering way. I got my hair system installed yesterday. I did it myself, and while it's not perfect, it's already changed my life. I'm a gay man, and before I post my pictures on Grindr and barely get any messages or replies. Now, my Grindr has been going off literally all day. I'm getting more messages and taps than I have in the past 2 years combined, most likely. If you're on the fence about getting a hair system, just do it. You could be living your best life today, and while there is a learning curve and your first one may not be perfect, especially if you're on a budget and can't afford to get a custom one from a salon, anything is going to be better than what you have now. If the hairline isn't perfect, you can do a style with bangs so you don't see any hair at all. All the options are endless, and I can't overstate how much of a drastic difference it makes in my full head of hair. Okay, so we have two different men that have kind of, I'm not gonna say that they made different choices, but there are different periods in their journey, right? Different phases of their journey. And what stuck out to me as I'm reading these, right, is we have somebody who's taken action, was scared, and honestly, they're saying themselves they didn't get it right, it wasn't perfect, but massive life change for them. They've seen their confidence increase. They're getting results in life that they want. If we oppose that against the individual that's scared, right, the language that they use inside of their post, and it's okay, right? This isn't a judgment, it's an observation. Saying, I'm afraid, right? I'm afraid of what friends and family will say. I can see my parents' disapproval already. I've let it make me fall into depression and hate myself. I've cast many relationships away because of my insecurities as well as opportunities. Now, the main thing here is we see two different mindsets. We see the mindset of someone that has decided to take agency, the ability to act and go execute on it. They've gotten their hair system and they are feeling better about their life. They're getting results they want. We can contrast that against someone that feels victimized, right, by what are other people gonna think? What is the world gonna say about me? I'm falling into oppression because of this stuff that I can't fix. There's a solution in front of them, but they're afraid to act because of the repercussions of acting, right? And this is something that, listen, I've seen it in my own life. I've seen it with my hair loss. I went through the same exact journey. But even beyond that, I've seen it in other aspects of my life. I've seen it in having tough conversations in my romantic relationships. I've seen it in my professional work, where if I avoid something because I'm afraid of the result, it actually winds up causing me more pain. But it doesn't look like more pain because it's more of the same that I'm currently enduring and I've gotten used to it. And that's the thing, right? Like, as men, we need to be able to call out what it is that we see in our life that needs to change and have the confidence and the faith and the discipline to act. And that's something that's like an ongoing process for all of us, for myself included. There are areas that I'm much better in my life, and there are other areas that I need some work in. And I'm calling myself out when I say that, right? Shots fired against myself, let alone anybody else. And you know, that's the thing that I want to eradicate in myself. I want to eradicate it in other men around me when it comes to their hair loss, hair system journey, but other aspects of their life too. You guys know I don't care just about your hair loss journey. I care about your personal development journey, emotionally, spiritually, physically, relationally, romantically, all of this stuff. It's so important. We need to consider this stuff. We need to suffocate anything that is holding us back from moving forward in a direction that's going to positively influence our life. Because that's what matters. Life is short. Life is so short. Short to not like the way you look. Short to be in a relationship that you don't like. It's too short in a lot of different ways. So let's go out. Let's execute. Let's make the most of life. Now, if you're looking to get a hair system, I gotta agree with these people, right? If you're gonna go and get a hair system, it might not be perfect, but you know, 90% of the time you're gonna be happier than when you started. That's just the truth. You're dealing with hair loss, you're dealing with an issue, you're sensitive about it. It's not gonna go away, guys. Either you're gonna shave your head and you're gonna be happy with it, or you're gonna shave your head and you're not gonna be happy with it and you're gonna wanna find a different result. So make some action. If you're gonna take some medication, go take some medication, order it today. If you're gonna go get a hair system, stop delaying, commit to it, okay? If you're gonna shave your head, commit to it. Go in the bathroom and shave your head. Stop thinking about it. You don't need to think anymore. Intuitively, you already know what journey you're on. Execute on it.